there.
So let's talk Christmas trees.
Okay.
A little later, you're gonna have a chance to win one. But now you may be the last minute type, you know, when it comes to decorating the house or shopping for some gifts.
All right, but there's nothing quick about growing a Christmas tree. So we visited a local tree farm to find out what actually goes into growing the perfect tree.
Long before the leaves have fallen off the trees, the Syme family tree farm in the Broad Brook section of East Windsor is working hard to make sure you get the perfect Christmas tree. Bill Syme actually starts on your tree years before you arrive to cut it down.
When people go to cut down a tree, they have no idea what it really took to grow that tree. It takes years?
It takes years.
How many years to get the average Christmas tree?
I'd say 7 years for my farm.
And you may not realize a tiny tree is already 4 years old when it's planted in the ground. When you come to Bill and Jen's farm, you can get a Christmas tree education, from sapling to something you want to celebrate with.
And one of the first things we do, and when it's still actually March or early April, we go and we fertilize. Every year we fertilize our trees. It helps give them nice growth and helps with the needle retention as well.
Buying fresh and local means you'll enjoy Christmas longer.
Firs are known for their needle retention. We have so many customers that will come back to us and tell us in February and March their trees hardly drop the needle, which to a Christmas tree farmer, that is one of the highest compliments you can give them.
Did you know that while you're weed whacking in the summer, Bill is out here in the heat shearing and shaping the trees to make sure they look perfect in your home?
I'm going to show you how I take care of my trees over the summertime. This is a bigger tree. This one's probably about 8 foot tall, and you can see the long growth I have on the top. I only want to leave about a foot, so I'll reach up here and I'll cut it at a bud about there. And I still have 2 leaders and I only want 1, so I'll cut this one off and I'll trim these others alongside of it, like that. And that's how you do a top. That's what I call topping the tree.
Next, Bill shows us how he shears the tree with a machete. Don't try this at home.
Just a very simple process. I just come through with my knife and I just swing like this. And I just nip it up a little bit. And that's how I give a tree a haircut.
He gives a haircut to every tree, and here they grow balsam fir and canane fir. In Connecticut, the fir varieties are the most common, but the prickly spruce is good if you have cats or other animals that want to climb your tree. Every family is different when it comes to choosing a tree.
Some families will go up and they'll pick one out in 10 minutes. Some families will be up on the hill for 2 hours.
But there's an easy way to decide which farm you should visit this year.
The Connecticut Christmas Tree Growers Association has made it really easy for us.
They have. The Connecticut Christmas Tree Growers has put together a guide. They do this yearly, and it lists a lot of the cut-your-own farms in the state by county. And then also they have a great website that people can use. They go to www.ctchristmastree.org, and there's a map on there that you can click on what county you're interested in. And once you click on that county, it breaks it down by town, so you can find a Christmas tree farm in your neighborhood.
And the nice thing about going to one of Connecticut's local Christmas tree farms, you get to make fun memories, like, you know, putting your head inside of a Christmas tree for a picture.
And if you come to the Syme family farm, you get to meet Candy Cane. Here she is. She's the Christmas calf. She's very special. She helps make the milk for Santa.
Plus, you can't beat the beautiful views outside. Jen Syme takes us up the hill to find more trees, and the outlook is amazing. But Bill has to be on the lookout for what we don't see.
One of the things you have to worry about is bugs and critters. Like this tree right here has a hornet's nest. Should I step back?
No, the hornet's nest is dead. It's right there. It's dead now.
Okay.
But this tree didn't get sheared this summer because it did have a hornet's nest. So you can see when I come across a tree, the top sometimes looks like that. And I have to top it, cut it back, and knock some of it off to make it look like a regular Christmas tree.
He has a lot of know-how. Bill graduated from UConn with a degree in horticulture and tries to keep things here as natural as possible.
I don't spray every tree on the farm. If I find an area where I have insects, what I do is I tie a little red ribbon on there. So I know that that's an area where I have to watch. And if I see it get to a certain threshold level where I have a lot of insects, I might spray some trees around that area, and then the rest of them don't get touched.
Each year he plants 750 trees. There are about 4,500 growing on the farm. Bill just loves knowing his hard work leads to great family memories.
This tree, when you put it in the ground already, is...
Yep. This tree, I planted this tree in April of this year and it was 4 years old. So it grew out here for 1 year, so now we call that a 5-year-old tree.
It's 5 years old and it's still such a baby.
It's 5 years old and still a baby. Yep.
Okay.
So this tree right here in 2011, when I planted it, was 4 years old, and now it's 2018. So it's, this is what they turn into. So a baby to a tree that, once I've sheared up, will hopefully be sold this year and be in somebody's house.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a big long-term investment.
It's a lot of work. Yep. It takes a lot of time, but I enjoy doing it, and I think a lot of the Christmas tree farmers, that's why we do it. We enjoy being out here, and the big thing for me is when I'm down in my barn at the end of the year and people are taking these trees down the hill, is to see someone, you know, real happy with my work for the summertime.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea that so much went into it? It is
No.
such a wonderful tradition to cut down a Christmas tree. I know you're looking to do that
I wanna
someday.
do that, I do.
And don't worry, if you have never done it, they will help you out. So you just show up and they will help you out. The Syme Christmas tree farm is so beautiful, but there are hundreds in the state, so you can find one close to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And to find a complete list of Connecticut tree farms, just head on over to ctchristmastree.org.